Catch past episodes of Create, Build, and Manage Daily on demand. Go to bizvod.com for details.
Black Girls Go Global is a STEM education program through travel and service learning. Here to tell us more about Black Girls Go Global is the program leader, Alma Garcia. Alma, welcome to the show.
Hi there. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Talk about how your organization came about and the great work you're doing.
Okay. Well, Black Girls Go Global is a special initiative program through Bright Light Volunteers, a nonprofit organization that's a national global studies organization. We realized that there's a demographic group that's been marginalized from STEM studies, and that's Black girls, and so we wanted to do something about it. We created a program for girls to travel from the U.S. to Brazalito, Costa Rica, for a 7-day program in biosciences in Costa Rica.
Nice. That's great. And how important is it for you when you talk about, STEM program? First of all, let me back up because I think there's probably some viewers that are unfamiliar with the STEM program. That was something that didn't exist when I went through high school, but having girls that are in high school today, I understand it. But it has to do with it's the sciences. Tell me what STEM stands for.
Well, and I like to say STEAM because it is an acronym for science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. And the arts is important too, but it is skills that will prepare young Black women to enter the STEM-related fields. 80% of the jobs in 2030 are going to require some STEM skills, and yet, the girls are not prepared for that. So we're trying to develop leaders for those areas.
That's great. Now, you talk about how you build a trust with the community. Why is that important?
I think it's important for young people to understand the interconnectedness and interdependency between countries and between cultures. I think that broadens their personal knowledge of the world, and that's how they become global citizens.
And we need to be global citizens, right? The world is far more global than it used to be. So what have you done to get others involved with your dream?
Well, we are connecting with different school districts for this launching of this program. We're working with Booker T. Washington School in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and the Maryland Department of Public Education. And so Maryland has done some wonderful things to get STEM-related studies in the public schools. Governor Larry Hogan started some programs in 2016 called P-TECH, and they are having access to STEM programs in the schools, in the public schools.
That's awesome. Today is National Day of Encouragement. So what word of encouragement do you have for business leaders tonight who are just hearing about your program for the first time?
Yeah, just to be able to give access to marginalized groups so that they can have a stronger, more diverse workforce. Like I said, our global, the 21st century student needs to be more global. And so we're trying to prepare Black girls to be future Black leaders in our country.
The website is blackgirlsgoglobal.org. Make sure you put in .org. Again, blackgirlsgoglobal.org. This is where you can go and learn more about the program. Alma, education really is the key to so many things. When we talk about, neighborhoods that have historically dealt with poverty, and when you really get in there and you provide education, and they're able to get a job that elevates where their family is, man, that's so important. So I know this work really, really does matter. But kind of speak to that, because as you said, the organization was founded with this idea that this is an underprivileged area. We're gonna change the narrative of that. So how has the work been going for you?
It's been going great. It's nice to see a young person's perspective, a world perspective change when they travel outside their country, when they get exposure to other cultures, when they begin to obtain some knowledge and understanding of how they are really connected to a broader world. It all of a sudden it opens up their possibilities as far as their dreams. They no longer feel like they're in a bubble. They all of a sudden view themselves as a part of a larger world. I think that's very important for young people.
So let's talk about the trip, because that sounds awesome, sounds exciting. What will these girls be doing when they get down there, and what will they walk away with? What's the biggest lessons they'll learn?
Well, they will be working in a organic farm outside of Brasilito, Costa Rica. That's in the Guanacaste region of the country. They will be studying soil conservation, how the Costa Rica, what it's doing to protect its flora and soil. They will also be studying animals. There's some wildlife animals that are on the farm. They're going to study their behavior, their diet, their nutrition, and so I think it's a great opportunity to introduce to the girls as part of what Costa Rica is doing and how they can be helping during the week that they're there. So we're looking forward to that.
And if someone is interested, how do they get qualified? How do they sign up? What's the details on that?
We work with counselors in the schools, in the high schools. They select the girls for us, so we don't have to go through that process. They know the girls better than we do. And so that's the process that we use to do that.
Okay, so if a parent,
as I said, we're working with 2 schools right now. Mm-hmm.
So that's good. So if a parent is listening to this and that has not been offered to their daughter, maybe they can reach out to the counselor and make them aware of your program to kind of get the ball rolling on that. The website, again, blackgirlsgoglobal.org. Do you encourage others to mentor young people? And if you are going to take the time to mentor, what advice would you offer someone who is mentoring a student? Got about 30 seconds.
Well, I think every student needs another extra stable person in their life to believe in them. I think that's really important. If you know a young person who's struggling in your life, just be a consistent, stable, extra adult in their life and help them to dream big and help them fulfill their highest potential.
It's a good word. Alma, thank you for your time tonight. I really appreciate it. Stick around. You are watching Create, Build, and Manage.